I'm in Tyre in southern Lebanon, and I've been reporting on a ceasefire that's been going on for about 2 weeks now. But the reality is that there's not much of a ceasefire going on. Over the past 48 hours, at least 41 Lebanese civilians have been killed in Israeli attacks. We've seen a significant intensification of military activity in southern Lebanon over the past 2 days. Here in the southwest sector near the coast, there have been repeated attacks on towns and villages on the coastline like Shama, as well as Kuleila and Mansouri. The fighting seems like it's continuing. Further east, we've also seen an increase in Israeli military activity on the ground, trying to push forward towards the Litani River on the Taiba-Khiam axis. That's where there has been an increase in attacks on the towns and villages further north into the Nabatea district, where Israel issued another evacuation order, what many people here are calling a forced displacement for at least 19 villages in 2 separate orders issued over the weekend, which is making it very difficult for thousands of people who returned to the south during this ceasefire, thinking that they were going to be able to rebuild their lives. In the diplomatic scene, there has been a new push to keep the UN peacekeepers that are operating here in southern Lebanon in their jobs. It was planned that their mission would end at the end of 2026, but since China has taken over the presidency of the UN Security Council in May, they are pushing for the extension of the UN peacekeepers' role here in southern Lebanon, calling it critical to supporting life. The UN peacekeepers have been operating in Lebanon since 1978. They're meant to ensure that Israeli troops stay outside of Lebanese territory, but now their role has been to ensure that the violence does not spread here in southern Lebanon, especially between Hezbollah and the Israeli troops. They've been caught in the crossfire multiple times during this conflict. At least 6 UNIFIL troops have been killed in action. Many others were injured.